This content was created purely for entertainment and informational purposes. The creators of this vlog do not endorse drinking and driving, debauchery, underage drinking, public intoxication, speeding, street racing or any other form of delinquency. I'm just a guy, with a drink, talking about cars. Please don't take this too seriously.
Okay, fun with Hot Wheels. Not technically an unboxing today, but yeah. So we're going to start crating up some of my loose Hot Wheels that have been laying around. I haven't done this in a while, so I figured I would do it on camera. Okay, starting here, 1984 Audi Sport Quattro, famous Group B rally car, McLaren F1, Lotus Sport Elise, McLaren F1 GTR, Mazda 787B, the only rotary make to ever win a 24-hour Le Mans. It's not the only Japanese brand anymore. But, Alfa Romeo B. Nissan Z prototype. '94 Audi Avant RS2 station wagon here. Actually knew somebody had a very fast Audi station wagon. Very impressive. Mazda RX-7, old classic. If you're my age, you remember when people used to drive those all the time. Lamborghini, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I'll get it wrong. McLaren Elva. Another Lotus Sport Elise. Another Lotus Sport Elise. And yes, I do tend to buy multiples of the same car, because I'm either not paying attention or I'll get them in different colors. There's a Toyota Supra. One of my favorite cars from the 90s that I'll probably never own because the prices have gotten ridiculous. Another Z Proto. You'll notice it's in a different color. Lotus Evija. Nissan Maxima Drifter. Weird, but I like it. Jaguar F-Type. Skyline GTR. Hot Wheels 54th anniversary. I don't buy a lot of the anniversary cars, but every now and then I see one I like and I'll grab it. What's he doing over there? I'm separating the regular cars from the premium cars so that I can get through the list a little bit quicker. Okay, Corvette C8 competition car, or C8R, excuse me. McLaren Elva. Another McLaren Elva. Volvo 240 Drift Wagon. Volkswagen Golf Mark II. Again, one of my favorite cars from the 80s. A lot of kids I went to high school and college with owned those. A Bugatti EB110 SS. Mazda Cosmo. Probably one of the first rotary powered cars. Did not see a lot of these in the US. In fact, I don't know if it was ever actually exported to the US, but still pretty cool. Another Supra. Another McLaren F1. Aston Martin Vantage GTE. Pagani Zonda R. The Audi 90 Quattro. Very important car from my childhood in terms of being a famous race car. Dominated Intra and Trans Am with the all-wheel drive turbo. Engine based basically on the Group B engine. And then, of course, the famous Quattro four-wheel drive system. And then the rest of the car was basically tube frame and carbon fiber. Another Bugatti EB110 SS. Lotus Emira. Love me some Lotus. Lotai. And the Corvette C8R. Skyline. Beautiful vintage Skyline. Corvette C6R. Another McLaren F1. How's he got so many McLarens? Because I do. Pagani Zonda R. Another Toyota Supra. Acura NSX. One of my great regrets in life, if you can have such a thing, is never trying to seriously pursue an NSX when they were still, affordable is not the right word, but when they were still in range, I guess is the right word. Porsche 935. There was a period in my life where I had an opportunity. Ford F-150. I had an opportunity to acquire an Acura NSX, a Batmobile, retro Batmobile from Batman 66, 60s TV show, a show I watched in reruns on syndication a lot when I was a kid. Back to the Acura. Yeah, Greenwood Corvette. Would have took a serious financial stretch for me to get the NSX, but it was technically it was feasible. But deciding to be a grown-up, I chose not to do that because it wasn't the quote-unquote smart play, and it wasn't. Okay, Mercedes-Benz 190E 2.516, very famous DTM car from the 80s and 90s. Fit there? Barely. This is where mixing and matching premiums and regular cars gets me in trouble. Here comes the packaging. Lancia Stratos. Famous rally car from the 70s and one of my favorite cars of all time. Been a big fan of Stratos since I was a kid. 1978 Ford Escort RS 1800 Mark II. I'm not a huge Ford fan, but I am a big rally fan, and this was a very famous championship winning rally car. in the days when rally cars were still mostly two-wheel, well, still all two-wheel drive. Bugatti EB110. Alpine A110, modern version of the car from the 60s. 1969 Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale, street version of their Tipo 33 race car. Very, very nice. And Liberty Walk R34 Skyline silhouette car, wide body, very cool. And now we get into the tricky stuff. Car trailer hauler set. And that looks like an old Chevy van. I don't know what kind of van that is, but that is definitely an MG Metro 6R4. Again, famous Group B rally car. Not necessarily the most successful car, but iconic all the same just because of the look. Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL 6.8 AMG, the big bad boy, and the Fleet Flyer hauler truck. What can I do with this? There's one layer too high. Okay, I know how to fix that. There. Oh wait, he's not done. He's not done. My bad. 1967 Ford GT40 Mark IV. Focus. Famous Le Mans winning car. A Ford Escort RS 2000. Famous rally car from back in the day. The infamous DMC DeLorean. I believe this would be a DMC 12 of not quite Back to the Future fame. This is not the time machine version, but still famous car from the 80s, and we all love DeLoreans thanks to that movie. Or that movie franchise, I guess. Another MG Metro 6R4 because I'm redundant. Mercedes AMG GT3 on the hauler. That's just sexy. I like it. And finally, Porsche 962 and the Sakura Sprinter. Very cool. Very cool. Because we all know the 962 and the 956. Group C dominating Porsche models from the 80s. Probably the seminal prototype racer of my childhood. Just get that in there like that. So there we have it, packed into the Sterlite bin, and it's not full. I will eventually fill this one up just like I filled all the others, because that's what I do. Hope you enjoyed this little run through my extended Hot Wheels collection. I'm not counting numbers anymore, but I believe I'm probably over 600 now, which is terrifying to me, but I still have space, so I'll get more eventually. That's it. I'm out.